Shri Uday Kumar Verma, Secretary, Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Dr. Ashok Chauhan, Chairman, MET Group, Shri Rajiv Karwal, Founder, Milagrow Business and Knowledge Solutions, delegates from all over India and abroad, print and electronic media, and friends. It gives me immense pleasure to address this august gathering. I compliment Milagrow for organizing this conference. The Indian family business dates back to the latter half of 19th century, which also marks the beginning of corporatization of business of India. 1/3 of the companies listed in Fortune 500 fall under this category. Family-run businesses have undoubtedly cemented their place in world economy. It is not surprising that family-run businesses currently account for a whopping 95% of all Indian companies. When one hears of the business empires of Mittal, Tata, Birla, or Reliance, we should remember that their vast empire also started as a small or medium enterprise. They built painstakingly to its present flourish. Their success story is not restricted to them, unlike what most people believe. What gave and continues to give them edge over others is their focus, persistence, hard work, and smart business moves. Each enterprise, whether large or small, has an important bearing in the shaping of a nation's economy and has its due cognizance. A country's economy is not run by big companies and MNCs alone. Each enterprise pools to the country's GDP in his own ways, and each contribution is immensely important, for it is brick by brick that nations are made. The role of micro, small and medium enterprises in the economic and social development of the country is well known. It is a nursery for entrepreneurship, often driven by the individual creativity and innovation, with a significant contribution in the country's GDP. Manufacturing output, exports, and employment generation, MSMEs contribute 8% of the country's GDP, 45% of the manufactured output, 40% of our exports. MSMEs in the country manufacture over 6,000 products. The MSME sector in India is highly heterogeneous in terms of the size of the enterprises, variety of products and services produced, the level of technology employed, etc., the labor and capital ratio in MSMEs, and overall growth in the MSMEs is much higher than in the larger industries. MSMEs are better dispersed. In view of these factors, MSMEs are important for achieving national objectives of growth with equity and inclusion. MSMEs have also contributed to creativity, innovation, and dynamism in the industrial sector. They have led to the spread of industrial development across the country and have therefore strengthened the foundations of industrial capitalism. The spread of wealth, its wider dispersal of managerial and technical competence, and of learning by doing knowledge are very considerable economies which the country has reached through mechanism of SMEs. This should not be underestimated. A large part of the process of urbanization in India is based on the growth and spread of small and medium enterprises. In view of the MSME's sector role in the economic and social development of the country, the government has emphasized on its growth and development. It has taken various measures, initiatives from time to time which have facilitated the sector's unhindered growth. Some of the significant measures include enactment of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Act 2006, amendments to the Khadi and Village Industries Commission Act, announcement of a package for promotion of micro and small enterprises, launching of new innovative schemes under National Manufacturing Competitiveness Program, launching of the Prime Minister's Employment Generation Program, and to generate employment opportunities, etc., reference to which has been made by Mr. Mishra also in his address. The time has come for a new leap forward for our MSME sector. This sector must become one more globally competitive. Emphasis needs to be laid upon reduction of costs and improvement of productivity. Concerted efforts need to be made to the quality and welfare of employees and workers. International experience shows that it is possible for MSMEs to remain globally competitive, even in an increasingly integrated global market. In fact, the increasing need for greater customer choice and more move away from mass production of uniform products to small and batch production of differentiated products have made MSMEs more relevant to the spirit of our times. Technological advances are also in favor of SMEs as smaller scale production becomes more viable. Our government is committed to the growth of MSMEs and to the emergence of new enterprises in India. The report of Task Force on MSMEs provides a roadmap for the development and promotion of the micro, small and medium enterprises. Its recommendations inter alia cover areas of credit, marketing, labor, technology and infrastructural issues. In addition, it suggests setting up of appropriate legal and regulatory structures to create a conclusive environment for entrepreneurship and growth of macro, small and medium enterprises in the country. Family business have a number of challenges to face in today's times. With the underlying theme of family business, overcoming the challenges of the new decade, I do hope that this conference will address the strategic issues of family-owned businesses, like ownership succession, financial strategies, challenges for second-generation entrepreneurs, creating a legacy, family dynamics, leadership, etc., thereby providing guide force MSMEs in India and assist them to realize their growth potential. I have full hope and confidence that that many of you here today will smoothly transform yourselves into a large industrial houses in the futures, in the years to come. I congratulate Milagrow once again for organizing this conference. Such events lay the groundwork for future success. I may add that today, world over, whether it is developing countries or developed countries, there is tremendous importance being given to the small and medium sector. On yesterday, I had a visit from the High Commissioner from Canada, and there was a long discussion on it. And I'm surprised to know from him that, in spite of the fact, that Canada is one of the highly developed countries in the world, but yet they gave utmost importance to this sector. Because they feel this is the only sector which is not only sustainable in future, but will also give widest possible employment and opportunities to the people. In this country also, this realization has come. I remember a time when there was no separate ministry for this sector at all. It was part and parcel of the bigger Ministry of Industries. I happened to be Minister of State for Industries when Srimati Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister of India, and our worthy minister was Chidrayendu Tiwari. That time, though there were departments looking after it, there were officers looking after it, but there was not so much political push and pull and importance given to this sector as it is being given to today. The fact today we have a Ministry of MSME is entirely due to the far sight and the efforts of our worthy Prime Minister, Dr. Hon'ble Minister, who during the period of UPA 1 made this ministry, given it all the importance, changed the necessary laws, made the many amendments, and the process is going on. Everything which required to be done has not been done. Yet these major steps have been taken is by itself very important. I hope that in coming in the remaining period of this year and next year, we would be able to further forge ahead, try to remove all the hurdles in the way, and to see that our industries in this sector are given all possible help, whether it's a financial help or administrative help or other help, whatever is required, and given a big push. That will be our effort, and I'm sure that in this which all of you who are engaged in the sector are also have a stake in it. And I hope we continue to get not only your support, but all your guidance also. Because only that person knows whose shoe is pinching him. Who's wearing the shoe, he knows whether it's pinching you or not. And if it's pinching you, where it's pinching you. So we would like to have your feedback. Be free to do that. We welcome any suggestion from any source, especially from those who are engaged in this sector, so that we can be your partners in our efforts to remove them and to really put our SMEs on a sound economic and financial foundation. Thank you very much.